Yes. Oh, Blue Smurfers at Dunkin'. It's today, July 3rd, 2024. Yeah, I didn't record him because I'm gonna not really record him. Not too much anyway. Unless he does something really crazy, then I have to record him. You know, he's watching me, whatever. He's obsessed with me. He's probably in love with me or something. I don't know. He's a weird person. Something must have happened in his life where he's just on the streets, just walking around. It's not normal. He does talk to himself, though. So I was by myself, so he didn't even sit in his normal spot. There was somebody in the neighborhood that I haven't seen in a while, and my coworker, my ex-coworker. So nobody came in at all. Only a couple of new perps. Then Flanders Hamlin came around wearing camouflage shorts. And he was looking for Little Smurf first. He was like one of the first people to show up, Ned Flanders Hamlin. And he looked around, and he didn't see him, and he left. Little Smurf didn't come around yet. A homeless man was chasing another woman. She was running for her life. Person around screaming. And then, I was like, oh boy. I literally saw it. I turned around and there it was. And screaming on him. So yeah, he went way more batshit crazy that day, but I didn't, there was kids, so I didn't record so much of it. Just what he was doing outside, but he's got demons. Those are demons controlling him. Because one minute he's nice, one minute he's not. Yep, of course somebody else is making noise. Could have made noise any other time. Nope, when I'm recording. That's how they do. So anyways, I look lime green. He had a camel hat too. So I have my camel hat and I have my Tom and Jerry. So after Ned Flanders, a woman had her leggings on camo. She came in with her two kids. She got them nice drinks and donuts. It's just expensive, so they paid her. They gave her the money for that. That's what I'm saying. All they do is come in, they buy stuff, and they leave, or they sit there and just, stare. So she left after a few minutes because the person I was talking to in the neighborhood, she came in, and she means well, she pretty bad, and because of her, I got protected. But she had a target bag, but she knows about the gang stuff and stuff. She said people follow her too. And she wouldn't be doing that every single day. You could tell once in a while you get a person that actually understands what you're going through, and they're not an agent. Not everybody's an agent, like I keep telling you, but that's what they want you to think. That everybody's an agent. See, they can't really do much to me because I will report them. So they're only just walking past. They're not doing much. They're wearing the colors too, and that's why I wear the colors too. Because I know what they're, when you know what they're doing, you're going to wear the colors against them, and they get angry. They made those colors popular, and the stupid So, the last people that came in, there was a lady with her walker. They gave her camouflage shorts, cargo shorts, and the lady that was with her, I don't know if she was her nurse or her daughter or whatever, but she had a lime green shirt on. The other day I wore a lime green shirt on purpose. And I did. I saw all the perps walking past, but no, they didn't do nothing. They can't. I'll record it. But they came in and they were looking around. They were listening to the whole conversation. This lady I talked to, she talks too much about her situation. So they kept looking over at me too. I'm like, what are you looking at, bitch? It ain't my story. Hey, I'm not telling you my story. When I first got there was somebody waiting to smoke a cigarette. And they didn't say nothing. They didn't do nothing. They wanted to. They walked past Dunkin', but they saw I was by myself. You hear the sirens? Yeah, I saw a couple of ambulances walking past, driving past. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's all I can say about that, you know. But, so it's like cohort gang stalking. They're not really doing much. You know what I mean? They're just walking around. So you can't really, you know, they're not going to get in trouble to walk around. It's a free country, it's supposed to walk around. We can get in trouble for doing that, but they can't. You know, they didn't do much, just walking around. You know, they walked in front of Dunkin'. And then the homeless guy was sleeping by the time we left. So we all left at the same time. We're like, let's go before he comes back. And he called that lady. She used to give him money. He called her an effing, you know, B word. I'm trying not to cuss, but he called her that. He was damn sirens. Those sirens all along. This guy across the street synchronizes me every day now. The motorcycle kid, the motorbike kid. Speaking of motorcycles, I hear one. I saw him too with the older dude. I don't know. I think it was the older dude's a handler. I never see this kid's parents. Down the block, Druggy Smurf's son and him hang out all the time. I don't know what happened to Druggy Smurf. I'm not gonna ask. None of my damn business. He ain't back in the neighborhood ever. So he's probably in a psych ward or something. He probably went to not juvie. Some sort of, you know, program, getting arrested and all that stuff. Because he was definitely arrested. He definitely went to rehab. Because he was drunk as a skunk. He was on other stuff, I could tell. Just the way he was acting, you could tell he was on something else. The video's in my, on my channel there. I gotta check my computer, see if I saved those videos. There's only a couple of them that I saved. And they were so outright in your face type stuff, you know? And they're on my phone, but I don't know if they're on the computer. The computer's new, so I gotta check that out one day. Not tomorrow, tomorrow's 4th of July. And thank God I won't be home. And then I made plans for Friday too, so I won't be home during the day, in the early day. So I'm probably not going to go to Dunkin' on Friday. I have no interest. But you know, I do need a break once in a while from going to get coffee because it's expensive to get coffee. That's number one. How much do I keep getting all these whack jobs screaming at me for putting my phone on too loud? I don't know what that's about. But since I haven't seen that guy, I might put that video back on my channel. I don't know why I deleted it. It's on my phone, so I can still put it back on the channel, but it was nuts the way it happened. That happened to me one other time. That was one headlight bandit. Oh, some of these are perps driving the cars. They always look at me funny when we come down the block, even at night. At nighttime, they're trying to scare us more. It's dark out, you know, the light post, the light post, right? So the light goes on, but it's not clear, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not bright enough to illuminate a lot of areas, so it's kind of like creepy at night, especially when sometimes it's calm at night, and it's a little creepy. So that's what they're counting on. When they come down your block and they have the windows open, their arms out, and then they have like one headlight on, they blast the music. Sometimes they have the weird lights, like red and blue lights under their car.
That's all I'm doing.
So,
Alright, so I'll see you tomorrow morning.
you know, they've done all those tactics, you know, sit out here and, you know, just have a nice calm moment, you know. It's hot upstairs. It's very hot upstairs. So come out here to cool off. And the douchebag clothes were out last night while I was out here. Both of them douchebags were out here. As soon as I came outside, I'm like, what are they doing? The other one comes out with a hoodie in 85-degree weather. He is not allowed to do that. Oh yeah, he's married with kids. I think he's on his second or third kid. These people, I don't know why they're allowed to procreate. good people like me, I can't have kids, so, but he can, you know, he's an asshole. How are assholes allowed to have children? It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't. So yeah, every night he's coming outside again. And he leaves the door open, but he'll walk in, and then like he'll leave the door open, but I know he's there. I'm saying like he that's what he does. He knows Ned Flanders' handler. I saw him one day in the neighborhood, and I don't know what he was doing. He was walking around, and Ned Flanders' handler came around. He said hello to each other, and then Will Smith came around. He said hello to them too. So they all, you know, they're all these motherfuckers are perps. That's their handler. So he's a super in the building of my old coworkers. And the, you know, lady in the neighborhood, like she's in somebody over my block, my neighbors, so that's how we all know each other. Went to Dunkin' and started talking to each other, and they noticed a change in the neighborhood too. You know, figures he's a super in the building, but that's why he keeps an eye on me. That's why Ned Flynn's handler keeps an eye on me. He just thinks that I'm going to do something. I don't know why, or how, or who told him. But, you know, obviously the devil said something to him, because I don't know him from my ass to my elbow. I happened to have seen him in a restaurant on the way out. That was like, what, 2 or 3 years ago? At nighttime, like, he went to talk to the owner, and he told me you have to pay your dues. That's all I heard was pay your dues. And then they had their overcoats on, the collar was up, but he was wearing the same hat. That was when I first saw him here at Dunkin'. And then he was waiting for me in his car at physical therapy. Had a car idling. And I'm like, what the hell? So, I mean, they think they're big and bad and nothing bad could happen to them, you know? And I keep saying, these perps and handlers are gonna mess with the wrong person one day. And they will fuck around and find out. I'm not kidding. Same with the homeless dude. They're using him in this program to instill fear in people in the neighborhood so they don't go to Dunkin'. Somebody's has it out for Dunkin', maybe because I go. I mean, that could be, you know. All these perps are getting angry. Some of them don't even come in. They just walk around back and forth. And they don't have any money. So somebody in the neighborhood has it in for either the owner of the restaurant, of the Dunkin', or me, and then, you know, they just take it from there. So somebody knows who that is. They sent the homeless guy there. Because we had homeless people during the pandemic, but then that was it. Like, they all left. So somebody knows who this person is, this homeless guy. And probably, you know, he's a sting. It's a sting operation. He's an agent. He doesn't know because, you know, he's messed up in the head. Because 1 minute he's nice and talks like a regular person, and the next minute he goes batshit crazy and starts attacking people. That's definitely microchipped. He's microchipped. But like I said, they're putting him in the neighborhood to scare everybody from leaving their house and not going into the stores, any other stores either, not just Dunkin'. And they want everybody to stay home. They want everybody to have that fear in them, and then they don't want people to leave the house. But he's chasing out the people, so I don't want to call the police because I'm already on their shit list. So hopefully somebody calls, and he's like has wads of cash in his hand, counting it. Keeps taking it out of his pocket and counting it. So one day he's gonna get robbed for that, you know. He's gonna get punched in the face one day because I saw him screaming at some guy, and the guy was about to pop him. And you know he can't because he's homeless. Probably like now do not do it. But someday somebody is not gonna care and they're gonna do it. Just be careful out there, guys. This is shit we gotta deal with. It's some scary shit. But like I said, if you have the Lord on your side, you're good.